Nobody expected Sir Nick Faldo to say this about Bryson DeChambeau. The words landed like a bomb on the Sky Sports Golf podcast. Six-time major champion, three-time Open winner, the man who made the cut in his first 23 Open appearances. And he just said something that will echo through Royal Birkdale. I'd say it to his face, Faldo declared. He has zero clue of strategy. Zero clue. Not a lack of experience. Not a learning curve. Zero. The six-time major champion just told the two-time U.S. Open winner that he doesn't understand the oldest championship in golf. But Faldo didn't stop there. He mocked DeChambeau's entire approach. He said last year, "I'm going to go out and attack the links." Well, I've never attacked a links. The condescension was dripping. The disrespect was real. And the golf world is now divided. This is behind the fairway. And this is the Open Championship warning that nobody saw coming. The Open Championship hasn't even started, and already the fireworks are exploding. Bryson DeChambeau arrives at Royal Birkdale facing an unwanted milestone. 3 majors in 2026. 3 missed cuts. The Masters. The PGA Championship. The U.S. Open, all gone before the weekend. Now he's trying to avoid a feat no golfer has accomplished since 1998, missing the cut in all 4 majors in a single calendar year. Sir Nick Faldo, the 6-time major winner and 3-time Open champion, was asked about DeChambeau's struggles on the Sky Sports Golf podcast. His response was brutal. "That's got to be a rough slam, isn't it?" Faldo joked. "We got to name it." The implication was clear. DeChambeau is on the verge of completing the wrong kind of career slam, the kind that no golfer wants to be associated with. But Faldo was just getting started. The 6-time major winner, who remarkably made the cut in each of his first 23 Open appearances, was about to deliver a verdict that would send shockwaves through the golf world. DeChambeau has won twice on LIV Golf this season, in Singapore and South Africa. He remains one of the circuit's most consistent players. But on the major stage, the results have gone in the opposite direction. And Faldo believes he knows exactly why. I'd say it to his face, Faldo declared on the Sky Sports podcast. DeChambeau has zero clue of strategy. Those 4 words, zero clue of strategy, are devastating. Coming from anyone else, they might be dismissed as jealousy or bitterness. But coming from Sir Nick Faldo, the man who won 3 Open championships, the man who made the cut in his first 23 appearances at golf's oldest major, that carries weight. That carries authority. Faldo referenced a comment DeChambeau made last year. He said last year, I think on TV, he said, "I'm going to go out and attack the links." Faldo's response was withering. "Well, I've never attacked a links. You thread it, don't you? You feed it down the fairway. It's really important." The contrast couldn't be starker. DeChambeau sees links golf as a battlefield to be conquered with power. Faldo sees it as a puzzle to be solved with precision, a canvas to be painted with touch, a test that requires thinking, not just hitting. You look at humps and bumps and think, if I send it over and feed it, it nudges back into play, Faldo explained. You don't think, oh, I'll just bomb it down there. Can't see where I'm going. It's 20-yard wide. Oh yeah, good luck. The sarcasm was unmistakable. The disrespect was real. And the message was clear. Bryson DeChambeau doesn't understand links golf. Faldo's criticism wasn't just opinion. The numbers back him up. DeChambeau has made just 1 top 10 finish in 7 Open appearances. He has missed the cut on 3 occasions. His best result came in 2022 when he finished tied for 8th at St. Andrews. His most encouraging Open performance arrived last year at Royal Portrush, where he recovered from an opening round 78 with round of 65, 68, and 64 to finish tied for 10th. But even that performance didn't impress Faldo, because DeChambeau had to scramble just to make the cut. He had put himself in a hole with his aggressive strategy. And he only survived because the conditions softened. This year's major record is even more damning. At the Masters, he opened with a 4 over 76. He was inside the cut line with 17 holes to play in round 2, but made a triple bogey at the 18th to finish 6 over. He missed the cut by 2. At the PGA Championship at Aronimink, he shot 76 and 71, finishing 7 over par. At the U.S. Open at Shinnecock Hills, he shot 70 and 75, missing the cut by 1 shot. In total, across the first 3 majors of 2026, DeChambeau was 18 over par. Faldo believes the problem isn't just a temporary dip in form. It's a fundamental misunderstanding of how to play the game's most demanding style of golf. Even if you hit it fantastic, it lands on the corner of a divot. You still miss the fairway, Faldo said. So, you got to think, how do I get it on the short grass? It is so important. Faldo didn't stop at questioning DeChambeau's strategy. He also reignited his long-running criticism of LIV golf, suggesting the Saudi-backed circuit is failing to prepare its biggest stars for the unique pressures of major championship golf. That's a whole part of the story, how they're superstars at LIV, then come over and can't do it. So that's another story, Faldo said. The comment echoed criticism Faldo made in 2025 when he labeled LIV players soft because they compete in no-cut events where poor performances carry far fewer consequences. Sport is bloody tough. The fear of failure is just as powerful as the quest to win, Faldo said. And I think when you're on a fail-free tour, you can't fail. It makes you go soft. For Faldo, DeChambeau's struggles at the majors are evidence of a much larger issue. The 54-hole, no-cut format of LIV golf doesn't prepare players for the grind of a 72-hole major. They don't face the same pressure. They don't face the same consequences. And when they step onto a major stage, they're not ready. DeChambeau has pushed back against this narrative. Just last year, this time before the U.S. Open, I was one of the best major championship performers in the world, he said on his YouTube channel. Come 1 year later, everybody says I'm the worst. It just is what it is. But the results speak for themselves. And Faldo isn't the only one questioning DeChambeau's commitment to winning. Faldo wasn't the only golf legend taking shots at DeChambeau. Golf Channel's Brandel Chambly also questioned the LIV star's drive to win, poking fun at a successful YouTube platform. One of the biggest surprises of the year is Bryson DeChambeau, Chambly said on Live from the Open. It's almost like he went from chasing Scottie Scheffler and Rory McIlroy to chasing Grant Horvat. It's like he wants to outdo every YouTuber in the game instead of outplay everybody in the game of golf. DeChambeau's YouTube channel has been a massive success. He's built a following of millions with his Break 50 series and other content. He's become the most popular golfer on the platform. But Chambly's criticism is pointed. Is DeChambeau more interested in content creation than competition? DeChambeau has rejected the idea that content creation is a distraction. He has promised fans that he is putting his best foot forward and would not want to miss another chance at the final major. But the results this year tell a different story. He has won twice on LIV, but he hasn't even made the weekend at a major. And now he's facing the prospect of an unwanted clean sweep of missed cuts. DeChambeau has also addressed his future if LIV collapses. He told ESPN in May that should his current golf league shutter, he would love to grow my YouTube channel and play tournaments that want me. The comments raised eyebrows. Was DeChambeau already planning his post-LIV exit? Was he losing interest in competitive golf? DeChambeau has heard the criticism. He has acknowledged the struggles, and he has promised to do better. On a course like this, if I feel good, I know I can give myself a chance, he told reporters. I know I haven't had the best results this year, but I've won twice and top 3 times. Just a couple of weird things happening at the majors. He's also deploying new technology. He has new 3D printed irons in the bag for Royal Birkdale. They take about an hour to print, he said. It's cool with my irons. They're spinning out of the rough more consistently. The mad scientist is still tinkering, still searching for an edge, still believing he can overpower any course. But Faldo's message is simple. Links golf isn't about power. It's about strategy. It's about threading the ball down fairways. It's about reading humps and bumps. It's about thinking, not just hitting. I always used to look for all the downslopes because you don't have to hit the driver, Faldo explained. You can twang your 1-iron or a 3-wood. You hit on the downslope, it scoots forward, you get an extra 30 yards of run. There's no need to put yourself under pressure to hit the fairway with your driver. That's the priority when playing links golf. DeChambeau has the perfect opportunity to silence one of the game's greatest champions. The Open Championship is his stage. Royal Birkdale is his battlefield, and the golf world is watching. Nobody expected Sir Nick Faldo to say this about Bryson DeChambeau. He has zero clue of strategy. Those words will echo through Royal Birkdale. They will follow DeChambeau on every tee box, every fairway, every green. The two-time U.S. Open champion is fighting to avoid an unwanted sweep of missed cuts in the majors. And one of the game's greatest legends has just told the world that he doesn't believe DeChambeau understands links golf. The pressure is immense. The criticism is relentless. And the clock is ticking. The Open Championship is the final major of the year. DeChambeau's last chance to prove the doubters wrong. Will he rise to the occasion? Or will Faldo's words prove prophetic? If you made it this far, you love golf drama as much as we do. Hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. Because Behind the Fairway is your #1 source for breaking golf news, controversy, and deep analysis. Drop a comment below. Is Sir Nick Faldo right? Does Bryson DeChambeau have zero clue about links golf? Or will he prove the legend wrong at Royal Birkdale?